day before the Super Bowl, buddy of mine passed on. Jimmy Sapienza of the band. Jimmy Sapienza and 5 guys named Mo was the name of his act. But I knew Jimmy before he had an act. We went to high school together. And Sap was 1 year older than me. And he was also popular. I was not popular in high school. I was
beaten up.
a weirdo. But that's cool. Hey, it made me a better man.
There you go.
But
That's
Jimmy
good.
Sapp wasn't invisible like I was. Jimmy was popular because he was a classy kid, and he was also legitimately into drama and acting and singing. And I played in a rock band, and I hadn't fit into society. And Jimmy had figured all that out by the time he was, in junior high. I didn't know him in junior high, I met him in high school. But he had all that figured out, and he just knew how to make you smile. And as a person, and as he became older in life, he became a master, world-class, Las Vegas 40s, 50s style entertainer. And even like a little bit of the 60s. In other words, from Louis Prima
Yes.
to Francis Albert Sinatra, Sapp functioned in that musical bag. And functioned in that bag with ease. He made it all look easy. When Sapp worked, you didn't even realize he was working. You didn't realize that he was a really good singer. You didn't realize that he had a great sense of rhythm. You didn't realize that he was a funny son of a bitch. Do you know what I mean? I mean, his just talk was so casual and it was so natural that you didn't even realize you were being worked. And
That's true.
and we know what that is. Mm-hmm. There's not many, and so I always would say, somebody would say something about Sapp, and I'd always say, Sapp is in Pittsburgh. He is our master of that genre, of the Vegas, Sinatra to Louis Prima genre, music-wise, and Rat Pack bullshit. I mean, he could Rat Pack bullshit, bang, and you didn't know you were being worked. Now that's how it's done. These are pros. Sapp had 2 beautiful daughters, still has, and a beautiful wife, Paula, who's a buddy of mine, who's out of sight. The last time I got to see Sapp work, I got to sit with Paula and watch Jimmy just finesse the park full of people. And once again, they didn't realize that they were being worked. They just thought they were all smiling and all happy and all rhythmically involved in the show. And Sapp was just up there, bada bing, like I ain't even working.
Yeah.
And that's, there's all kind of ways to do it. And that's one of the coolest ways of all, is to not look like you're doing it. Hey, it's great that, when you see Otis Redding at Monterey, he looked like he was working. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that was great. You see Mick Jagger work, Jesus Christ. All these, front men and all that. There's all different ways of doing it, but Sapp was a master of the thing where you didn't move much, except every move of your body was gracefully timed with the music, but so subtly that people didn't even realize that the rhythm of your body is hypnotizing them. I'm giving away all these trade secrets. I shouldn't do this.
You're going to throw it out of the union.
I'm going to get thrown out of the loser musician union.
They threw me out years ago.
But you know what I'm saying? That we lost a high-level great one, losing Jimmy Sapp. I remember years ago in the 70s, Jimmy Sapp, one of his side hustles was making T-shirts. And he was beautiful. And he would have like the screens and do it like that. And one time in the back in the day, I don't know when it was. I guess it was right around the 2000s or late 90s or something. Whitey and Sap got to put a project together to make Cower Power T-shirts to sell because we were living in this football city. Bill Cower's our football coach, and it was a great project. And the best part about it was they spelled Cower wrong. And that made that project, that project would never get mentioned.
Right.
25 years later, 20 years later, whatever, how long it is, had they spelled it right. But no, our boys, Jimmy Sapp could build and make shit too. He had talent with wood and building things, but he also loved to destruct. And him and Ralphie Caminio, they had a beer drinking, dope smoking society, and it was called CalCon, Calabrese Construction. And I would always call it Calabrese Destruction because I've always owned buildings and needed shit stripped out, and let's start all over again. What do they call that when you strip a place out?
Demolish? No, not demolish.
Let's gut this place, yeah.
Tear down.
Like they would love gutting shit, Ralphie especially. But Sapp was his partner in the enterprise CalCon. Because it was Cal for Calabrese. And if anyone here knows anything about Italians or ever married an Italian woman, you know about Calabrese. Let's just say that can be a raw ear of corn to get in an argument with, if you know what I'm saying. But I couldn't love it more. I don't know if you knew this. Sapp was a great friend of John Cigna, who was on KDKA for years and was like a Pittsburgh personality that also specialized in the type of broadcast that went along with the genre and the type of mentality that Sapp did entertainment-wise. So the two of them became very good friends, and Pittsburgh got an earful of Sapp because of Cigna. And they would go out to dinner together and
the spaghetti breakfast.
Yes, and be kumbaris, okay? And be Pittsburgh celebrity kumbaris in a very good way. It was always goodwill. Always goodwill. And one thing I got to say about Jimmy Sapp, before we play a song for him, is this. I have a song called Pittsburgh, PA. I wrote it probably 20 years ago. Probably 25. And I've been doing it all those years. And it's cool. But my point being this. Sapp wrote a song called I Love Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh, PA. And it is written in the style of what I had said, what I've described artistically all along of who he is and what he was, in that Vegas style. Like in the 40s when they wrote songs, they would write introductions to the song, and then the song would take place like, I Left My Heart in San Francisco would start off, you can do by the city, by the bay, I left my, and then the song starts. People don't do that no more. They haven't done it in quite a while. But Jimmy did it with this song, I Love Pittsburgh. And in spite of the fact that I have a song called Pittsburgh, PA, I would say that I think Jimmy's song, I Love Pittsburgh, is without question should be the song of our city. It should be, our city should use it to show who we are and how we are, and that we have a history, and that when you take a piece of music like that, you're acknowledging Pittsburgh didn't just start in 2010, didn't start in 2000, didn't start in
whole country started here.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
exactly right. The whole country started here, and this thing of music that he does is just so cool and so a picture of a time that we no longer can touch. And I think somebody remind me to get in touch with the mayor and ask him to take a look at the song I Love Pittsburgh by Jimmy Sapp and see if there's something we can do with it. Somebody remind me to do that, would you, out there?
Somebody call him.
Because it would be good for the city to do it. It's a win, how I say. It's a win-win. It's a win for the city. It's a win for Jimmy Sapp. And it's a win for us all. Jimmy Sapp. Mother, Father, pure of heart, stood by me from the start. Miss them both, she said, been gone. Left me here, keeping on. See him when I get there, think I can pay the fare. Heard us nice up there, I see him when I get there. Some friends of mine was good as gold, had angel wings, truth be told, was bound for glory, touched by the hand. Now they living in a promised land. I'll see him when I get there. I won't know what to wear. I'll just pull up a chair when I get there. I get where I'm going, I'll be home. No longer will I roam. Life I lived wasn't by the book. I got ghosts back there. Tree gets shook. Dungeon door, pearly gates. Call my name, will clear my slate. And I'll see him when I get there. We'll have a grand affair. Get on a chair when I get there. I'll see him when I get there. We'll throw our hands in the air like we just don't care when I get there. I'll see you when I get there. Well, hey, see you when I get there. See you when I get there. Well, see you when I get there. Jimmy Sapp, I'll see you when I get there.